Heyo, and welcome to CALAMIUM. Before things start, let me explain what the hell CALAMIUM is. CALAMIUM is a mod pack that I have that contains the Calamity mod, Thorium mod, and several other minuscule mods. Because the Thorium mod just got released, I figured why not combine both of them to make a content-filled series. Also, this video is kinda delayed by a week because originally it was just going to be the Calamity mod, but Thorium suddenly appeared on New Year's, so I just deleted all Calamity mod recordings and recorded it with Thorium. Like every other Terraria playthrough, I start by cutting down trees and building a house for shelter for the night. Unfortunately, this matchup virgin does not want to move, leading us both to a minute-long standoff that I lost. And now you move? Unfortunately again, because of that standoff, night came by quick and I was left having to wait inside the shelter until day arrives. Luckily, no blood moon came. When the day arrived, I herded up to the right of my house and found some giant fucking trees. And trust me, this was daytime, it was just fucking raining, hence why it's so dark. I looted that bitch up real good and began adventuring more to the right, later finding a snow biome. Because I wanted this playthrough to be different, I started digging in the snow biome in hopes of finding some frozen chests for good early game loot. In the first frozen chest that I found, it was an extractinator. Like, I know, a lot of people would just leave the extractinator, but early game, this shit is incredibly useful, bro. Like, I took that shit proudly. And also I got surrounded by slimes, hence my first ever death. I actually died multiple times trying to go back to the cave, so here's my deaths. After almost dying again, but in the caves this time, I built a campfire and just chilled. Get it? Chilled. Snow biome, eh? Fucking notification bullshit. After looting the nearby ice chest, I soon learned that the random ice shards that I obtained from ice slimes and ice bats can actually be used to create early game armor. After venturing deeper in the frozen caves, I soon found an ice biocenter lab. This lab was actually decently protected until I placed wood. In the frozen chests inside the lab, I found an Arctic diving gear, which is actually really fucking useful, especially in early game. Arctic diving gear is an accessory that is usually made in mid pre-hard mode and above, or just ignored entirely. But since CALAMIUM contains the Calamity mod, this will be really useful in the Abyss. I'm just gonna skim through what happened in the caves because it will take 10 minutes for me to explain them all. Basically, I just wandered through the caves and I found accessory slots that I happily equipped because I have a fuck ton of accessory slots. And I also found some gravitation potions. If you haven't played Terraria or only just watched this video because of me, if you watch this video because of me, I fucking love you, man. The gravitation potions are self-explanatory and will switch your character's gravity, making you fall upwards. Through this, I found a space biocenter lab, but I actually never went in it because I thought it had no chest until the moment that I am editing this. I see the fucking chests! Because I still had 2 minutes of gravity, I went and floated to smaller planetoids that gave me good loot. I also found a floating island that gave me a free balloon as a reward for floating through space, like I just finished a fucking dentist appointment or some shit. After adventuring, then I returned to my home and expanded a bit, making room for another NPC to live in. I then began digging a giant area near my house for a boss arena that I'm going to make. After making the boss arena, I descended into the caves again, looking for good loot to use against the eye. Okay, I'm not going to explain every single shit I did in the caves again because honestly, it would just waste a lot of time because it's literally just me finding trinkets and continuing mining. After that adventure, I now have gold armor and full hearts. And now, I fight the Eye of Cthulhu. I also forgot to say that I prepared potions for the fight, but I fucking forgot to drink them for some fucking reason. I actually managed to kill it for the first time, which genuinely surprised me because I got fucking destroyed in my other modded playthrough.
What the fuck, what the fuck? No, I'm too scared. No, I was so close.
After the Eye of Cthulhu, I actually randomly obtained a desert medallion while digging in the desert, and a desert medallion is actually a boss summoning item used to summon the Desert Scourge. Desert Scourge. The Desert Scourge is a worm boss that hunts in the sand, and if you fight it away from the desert, it will get angry and whack your ass like an Asian mom with a sliver furious that you failed your math test because it was too hard on you and you couldn't explain that because you were scared, so she assumes that you're just dumb as fuck. Anyway, I summoned the Scourge. Not gonna lie, I pissed my pants. This shit was actually terrifying. I was like on below 100 health multiple times, and Jesus Christ, my finger was spamming H hotkey for heals like I was fucking trying to finger my woman on Valentine's Day on a rainy afternoon or some shit. Anyway, I delved too close to the sun, resulting in almost my demise. Luckily, I fucking survived. After the Scourge is my final task for the video, the ocean. Thorium mod actually adds more content to the ocean, giving us like an ocean boss, ocean biome, so I ventured out to the left of my world and finally found an ocean. The Arctic diving gear is actually helpful in this situation because it gave me light even though I had the ocean crest, which made me able to breathe in the water. And everything was going great until it... What? I swear to God. And everything was going great until it requires a fucking nightmare pickaxe to break.
When I